This is a story about a letter that traveled through time, crossed battle lines, and survived for 80 years to deliver a final message of love. It's the story of Private Harry Cole. The year is 1940. Europe is engulfed in war. Harry, a young British soldier with the Suffolk Regiment, finds himself caught in the desperate retreat to Dunkirk. The air is thick with the sounds of battle, a constant barrage of noise and fear. Amidst this chaos, in the dirt and mud of a trench, Harry pulls out a pencil and a piece of paper. He begins to write. He writes not of the horrors surrounding him, but of home. He writes to his mother, his father, and his younger brother, Clemmy. He tells them he's all right, that he's hoping to be home soon. He reminisces about peaceful days, about the simple joys of family life. He fills the page with words of love and reassurance, a small beacon of warmth against the cold reality of war. He folds the letter, seals it, and hopes it will find its way back to England. 3 days later, Harry Cole was killed in action. He was just 25 years old. He would never see his family again, and his letter, the final words he ever wrote, was lost on the battlefield. But the story doesn't end there. In the aftermath of the fighting, a German officer, sifting through the remnants of the battle, stumbles upon the letter. Instead of discarding it, something compels him to keep it. Perhaps he saw the earnest handwriting, or maybe he recognized the universal language of a son writing to his mother. He tucks the letter away and carries it with him. For years, it remains a silent witness to a life cut short, a forgotten memento from a fallen enemy. The war ends. The German officer returns home, trying to piece his life back together. He places the letter in a box and stores it in his attic, where it lies hidden, gathering dust for decades. The world moves on. Nations rebuild. Memories fade, and new generations are born. The letter, and the story it holds, is lost to time. Then, in 1968, nearly 30 years after the battle, the officer is clearing out his attic. He rediscovers the old box. Inside, he finds the faded letter. He unfolds it carefully. The words are still clear, a voice from the past speaking of love and hope. The officer, now an older man, feels a profound sense of duty. He knows he must try to get this letter to its rightful destination. He sends it to the Suffolk County Council in England, hoping they can trace the family. But the trail has gone cold. The Coles had moved, and records were scarce. The letter arrives in England, but its journey stalls once again. It's placed in an archive, another piece of history waiting to be discovered. It seems as though Harry's final message might never be heard. Years turn into more decades. The 20th century gives way to the 21st. And then, in 2020, a local historian researching the Suffolk Regiment comes across an old file. Inside is a letter, written by a soldier named Harry Cole in 1940. The historian is determined to finish the journey that began on a French battlefield 80 years prior. Through painstaking research, public appeals, and a bit of luck, they find a lead. Harry had a younger brother, Clemmy. Miraculously, Clemmy is still alive. Now a man in his 90s, the historian makes contact, and arrangements are made. Imagine this moment. Clemmy, an old man, holding a letter written by the brother he lost as a boy. The paper is fragile, the pencil faded, but the words are as powerful as the day they were written. He reads Harry's hopes, his love, his final goodbye. It's a message that has traveled across 80 years, a bridge connecting him directly to his long-lost brother. For Clemmy, it was like hearing Harry's voice again. The letter wasn't just a piece of paper, it was a tangible piece of his brother, a final gift. He learned that even in his last moments, Harry was thinking of them, holding on to the love of his family as his anchor in the storm of war. It was a confirmation of a bond that not even death could break. This story is a powerful reminder. It's about the human cost of conflict, but it's also about the incredible resilience of love and memory. It shows how a simple act of humanity, German soldiers saving a British soldier, can have an impact that ripples through generations. It's a testament to the fact that even in the darkest of times, the things that truly matter, love, family, connection, can endure. Harry Cole's letter finally completed its incredible 80-year journey. It delivered its message, providing comfort and closure to a family that had waited a lifetime. It's a small story from a vast war, but it speaks volumes about the enduring power of the human spirit. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, Please consider liking and subscribing for more incredible stories from history. We'll see you next time.